け翼
Oh shit. Hi guys. I'm not supposed to show the slides first. Okay.
Hi guys.
Everything back to normal. Back to normal. Hi King, hi Natureza. Thanks for joining us with although you need to work. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hello. Hi everyone.
Actually, there's not a lot of you guys. There's like 2 or 3% here right now. So yes, but still, are we going to wait for some of the guys to come? Hi Kaito. We're just going to go ahead with our content today.
Let's see you pull 500 DBs first before. I think that will get more viewers in.
All right, and if you are going to pay for the 500 DBs, I don't mind.
Okay.
What?
Are you pulling for Grandiose?
I tried until step 5.
Planning to go all the way?
No. Not worth, man. Hi Chong.
Having a hard time deciding between Raiju Tornado or Grandiose.
I think it depends. It depends because I think they'll get obsoleted pretty fast.
Yeah, 490 for twin shot feels like it will be gone very very fast, very soon. Most like twin shots or shots needing more than one person are all above 500, right?
Right. Those top tier scorers are all using a 500 or more momentum shot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not to mention the shot needs Hyuga as well. So like in any time where you don't want to play him with Hyuga, then it's a bit problematic also.
Right. Hi Tintin, hi Hyuga.
Oh,
Espadas is an auto skip. Okay. Espadas. He is pretty much like he is one of the many post players that can score on any goalkeepers. I think most likely his design will be more or less like that. That his selling point is not that though. His selling point is the 4% bond, I feel. Or at least that's how I feel.
it reminds me a bit of Lui Kao, right?
Lui Kao.
Yeah, the Dream Collection.
But Lui Kao can only do high ball. He can do both, I think, volley and header. Because of I'm looking at the way that he's designed. He is like a complete post player. That means he can do volley and he can do header. And I think Lui Kao can only do header, right?
Lui Kao can volley, but probably not that strong.
I'm sorry, I'm not talking loud enough. Sorry. But on my vocal visual, right, I'm seeing my vocal is already picking already. That means it's hitting the part, the stage where it's about to distort already. So I think I'm talking pretty loudly already. Maybe sometimes when I speak, I'm not speaking directly into the mic. Sorry about that. Hi Thomas. Sorry, you were saying? I got distracted. Hello?
Me?
Yeah,
Yes?
you just now what's your last sentence? I got distracted.
I forgot already.
About Lui Kao.
Oh, I mean he can volley as well. Just not as strong as his header for sure, but I've seen his volley scoring on Zenzo.
Ha. Oh well.
Got the hotline from
Okay.
Tsubasa and Rival, right?
Alright. Okay, so let's talk about the banners. So the first banner we're going to look at is the Ryoma Hino. This guy is the guy from the previous anniversary. So the only selling point for this fella is He's Raiju Tornado. which Kozo have just talked about like 2 minutes ago.
Right. Now that you're showing this slide again, it's I think tempting again.
So are you gonna pull? Are you going for it? If my advice is, if you are going for it, right, don't keep it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
If I
because
get it, I would just plonk it on my Hino and use it.
yeah, just get one copy. Just get one copy. If you can get him on step 6, you just stop at step 6 and just use on your Hino, and that's the end of story. You don't even need to go for a extra copy.
Yep.
Right. So other than that, he's worthless. Look at his bonds. Oh my god. I do have this card though. 2%. 2%. Stats down. 2%. And this is not even the entire team, right? This is only toughness type.
Okay.
Right, so
It's like a card from 6 years ago.
yeah, 6 years ago, of course.
そうか。お前やっぱり
Definitely.
俺のことが好きだったんだな。
Kuro, thank you for your subscription.
Thanks, Mr. Black.
Huh? Kuro.
Uro
yes.
is black, right?
Right.
Yes, okay.
Right.
Showing off
Suddenly-
my knowledge of Japanese.
Yeah, in front of Naturazer. Good luck. So, how about this? Do you think it's worth it? As there's actually 2 very broken players here. This fella,
Very broken.
yeah, I mean, as in the hidden abilities are really broken. Like this.
I've bet him once in a game. I don't think it's much use.
And this. The ability is really broken though. So, what do you think about Cell? I think we talked about Cell the last week, right? Yeah,
Yes,
we
we did.
talked about. So, this banner also. Let's go back to this. So, the final verdict. If you don't have Hino at all, I mean the Dreamfest version of the Club Hino, don't even go for this banner. That is my opinion. And what is your opinion, Kozo?
My opinion is that 490 momentum for twin shot is low by current standards. So most current players have even like single player shots exceeding 500. So with anniversary coming, I think this will be obsolete quite soon. Just that it is currently an upgrade for the ground shot, for Hino's ground shot. So cool if you really want to upgrade your Hino, but know that it might not last long.
Yep. Same sedimentals here. King is saying that 10% boost is not good enough. Actually, if you look at the stat line of Espadas, right, I think his total attack is 27k or something like that. So it depends. It really depends on how the stats is allocated. So you can't say that 10% is not good enough for him. They didn't show the total stats here. So I have a glimpse of it. It's like 27k if I didn't remember wrongly. Can you remember? I think you saw the slide as well, right?
Yeah, I think around, if not 27, 20, then 26, around there.
Yeah, that is mighty a lot, That is a lot of stats. All gone into attack. Actually it's 26.2. Okay, I got a slide already. It's 26.2. So anyways, before anniversary, everyone would expect a very good player. Even the last time round when Gentile was released, right? Everyone was hesitant because it was just before the anniversary, right?
Yep.
But end up, Gentile became a very important defender for the next half year. And practically no defender can be better than him. He is like the best defender right now. The best. best of the best. But for Espadas, I can't say the same for him. I mean, there's too many post players around. And
The thing about Espadas, right, is that maybe Anniversary will bring a new meta goalkeeper, and Espadas might be the counter to that. But this is all a lot of what ifs. So yeah, I also do recommend going for him.
yeah, so guys, just watch our video enough already. Then don't have to pull for him.
But there's one more thing that is to his advantage. You look at his picture.
Oh, his hair? You're talking about his hair?
Yes, and don't you think he looks a bit like Bruno Mars?
Yes.
Look at that. Versace on the floor.
Oh, look at that swag. Anyways, okay, so down to the mini Dream Fest. So do you think that, okay, Xiao, he provides 3% bond. So that's pretty nice. For me, I wouldn't pull for this banner unless I need the one skill that only this fella have. That is a fireball press.
Yep, it's a very good skill to have.
Other than that, I don't think it's quite worth it. Honestly, I don't see Xiao a lot throughout my 3 years of Captain Tsubasa. I mean, we have been playing the game for the past 3 years, and how often do we see Xiao being in the meta for more than a month? Pretty much like none, right?
Yeah, and like I said, I've met him in PvP and I actually passed over his intercept. So I find that it's not that relevant.
Okay. Sidetrack a bit. King is saying that you guys know that Caleb planning to make Ken to play in keeper and forward both position. You mean in both position? I don't think that's what they meant, you know.
I saw that comment from Kimoto. I think he meant that he is coming in 2 different versions.
Right.
There'll be a GK version and a forward version.
That's
not one player being able to play both.
That's what I thought too. That's how I interpret his message.
Yeah, because if they are gonna bring a Ken that can play in these 2 positions, it will be a much bigger announcement than just a comment in a producer's notes or something.
Right. So Sapphire here say he wants to PvP. PvP is we only do one PvP game every week, and it will be at the end of the stream.
Right.
And I think, okay, going back to that topic, I think they ever mentioned that they are never going to do that.
Yeah, they did mention that it might be too difficult
Yeah,
to achieve.
not never. The chances of them doing that is very low. So as for me, if I were pulling, going back to the banner, sorry, sidetrack here, there, until I got confused. If for this banner, right, if I were to try, I'm purely going for the fireball press, and other than that, I don't think any of these players will be a part of the meta in most teams. Then what about you? What do you think?
Yeah, same thoughts. Fireball press is a very useful skill for a player that is in the meta quite often. So, you know, if you really need it, then he might be the only reason this banner should be pulled.
Right, high nuts. And now on to Grandiose. So I have taken a look at Grandiose this afternoon actually. Just this afternoon because because you asked me. So she's actually pretty strong, you know, even outside of the offensively, right? When you are attacking, you have the control of players, so it's easy to maintain him within the mid area. So can I say that every time when I attack, I will include the stats from the mid area because since I can control, it's fair to say that, right?
Yeah, and also even when you find yourself outside the mid area, you will probably find a easy matchup for him. So yeah, so he's always in control
Right.
when he's attacking. Yeah.
Right. Even defensively, I taken a look at the his stats. If you fully boundary break him, as in you max out all his stats, all his utility stats, right? He is actually quite a capable ball winner, even outside of the mid area. His intercept is like 57k and his tackle is like 60-ish k. It's pretty strong for a DM/AM player.
Yeah, I would say it's close to inside master level outside the box, if he guesses right.
Right. I think the chances of him winning the ball is quite high as well.
Yeah, and in the mid area, he's basically a bully.
Yeah, a tackle bully actually. 77k if I didn't remember wrongly. 77k is quite scary, man. For tackle. And this fella is pretty solid. He provides 4% bond. And these bonds are actually quite easy to activate as well. 3 toughness type player without regardless of region, and you need another 3 more cult players, which is very easy to achieve nowadays.
Right.
So his auto intercept is 50%, so that is the discount. If you compare him with the gacha version, the agility version, which one do you prefer?
It's not easy to decide. I like this guy better, as in he is more reliable at winning the ball in and outside the box. But the other Grandiose offers the, what do you call that? The stats down for when he wins a matchup.
Wow, that one is toxic, man. Every time everyone will just forget.
Yeah. I find that very valuable. And also he has 100% auto intercept.
Right. The skill block is also very valuable actually.
Even though he spawns half of these guys, but he offers shield in return as well.
Right.
Yeah, so it's really tough to decide between the two.
I think comparable, but for those that are going to maximize their... Hey, don't forget, although that the other Grandiose come with only 2%, he provides 2% shield. So it kind of...
he has a skill block as well.
Right, so it kind of offset. So I'm not sure. I think they are comparable. So if you are using Xeno, right, then probably Grandiose is a better fit because he is part of the toughness club player, one of the toughness club players, very strong one.
I would say one of the agility type is more offensive and this is more defensive.
Yeah, because that one is pretty much a guarantee pass, right? Pretty much a guarantee pass, or you are almost guaranteed to beat your opponent unless you match up with someone with the skill block cancel.
Yep.
High E. Sorry, you're saying?
I find it very useful to have Grandiose do the playmaking, the agility type version, because he will just poison everyone, most of the forwards, while taking his time waiting for players to move up, and then do a shirt pass to another strong player.
Right, and by the time
that play style is very valuable, I find.
Right, and by the time the ball returns to your opponent's forward, he already forgotten that he got pressure on.
And even if he remembers, it's troublesome to get rid of it.
Yeah, he needs to account for that. Not when you receive the ball, then you see you got pressure, then you do something about it. It's before you receive the ball, you must have the concept of like setting up your forward so that he can bring the ball down. You know, in that, you must set up your forward in that manner, not when you receive the ball. You know what I mean, right? I hope so.
Isn't it strange that we should be talking about these Grandios, but we keep singing the praises of the other one?
I mean, they are comparable. I think this Grandiose is very strong as well. It's very strong as well.
Yeah.
That's why I keep on saying that they're comparable. This one
I
inspires
think
me.
I might go all the way for him because if Hafner's type becomes playable for me, right, he will be quite vital.
Right. And if he's in the mid area, the chances of him taking down Tsubasa's pass is quite high as well. And he does provide revolve 5%, and 5% is quite a lot.
Yeah, and this 5% is, as long as he wins a matchup. I mean, it's not hard to win a matchup with this Grandiose when at the first phase of the attack. And then after that, you get Tsubasa to pass to revolve for another 5%, that will be 10%.
That is scary. And you put on Taki inside, right? Taki provides another 2%.
I prefer not to have Taki on the field.
Oh well. So imagine if there's E1Z07P. Okay. That's probably that's how you read your name. I think so. Imagine if there's a Dream Festival Grandiose. Okay, if there's a Dream Fest Grandiose, right, then probably the tackle will be very important. Right.
Yeah, I'm pulling for him then.
Okay. So if there is, I mean, in the future there might be, but as the time stretch, right, better skills will come out. So if you are pulling him, make sure you use him in your team.
I can actually use him and play him in a 36% bond team, but it will lack quite a bit of shields. So that was why I was hesitant about pulling for him.
Right.
But then again, I find that he has very good potential to be used. Like maybe when Anniversary comes out and then with more bad players around, I think there will come a time where he is needed.
Okay. So here's our ratings. How come is it not showing? Okay. Here's our ratings. Okay, I should move this up just a tad bit. Okay.
Look at that, so strong.
See, we gave him 4 stars for playmaking because just now I mentioned, as long as you're in control, you keep him in the mid area, he's pretty strong. His defending is pretty decent as well. And his contribution, 4%. His team contribution is 4%. So, I mean 4 stars because he had 4%. Talking about team contribution, we might need to change our... we might need to up our bar for the team contribution moving forward. Because it seems like 4% is so common nowadays. Am I right?
Yeah, true. We'll see what the Anniversary brings.
Right. So I think that was the last banner, right? Do we still have any more banners to go?
Actually, looking at him now, right, do you think his defending might be even 5-star? Since his actor is at the bullying level.
I know, but it's, as I mentioned, because when you defend, right, you don't have control of him. So he will end up like who? The DC Miguel?
He's stronger, right? He's stronger than DC Miguel outside mid area,
right? 60-ish K. I don't think Miguel is that bad. I think Miguel is at the same level though.
Okay. Alright. 4 stars it is.
So if we don't take that into the consideration, if we assume that everything is his highest potential, of course he will get a 5-star. Especially for a utility player, it doesn't come that often, you know. For a player that can really pass and win ball, right? Other than, who is that fella's name? That Spanish guy.
Miguel.
Rafael and Miguel. Actually, Miguel can be a scorer as well, so I don't really consider him as a utility player. Yes, no motion tackle outside the area is still 60-ish K. So he will end up like this dream collection, Miguel. So if I were playing Xeno, if I have Xeno, I would most probably go for him. That's how I feel, because now actually I'm short of the only thing holding me back from building a toughness type club team is because I do not have Xeno. And
It's coming
yep,
tomorrow.
horrible though. I'm not gonna pull. Maybe a few singles just for fun, but I'm not going to really commit. So, what do you think about this banner?
Good banner. Pool if you can afford it.
Yes, especially if you have Xeno, go for it. So that's this banner we talked about before already. So the next topic we're going to talk about is the 5 players, the 5 free players that is coming, the voted ones. Sorry, are they in order or not? When you gave it to
from
me.
the Discord. From the Discord. I think it was in order.
Okay, so let me show the slides.
So these are the guys from the survey, from the 30 players that we voted. And these guys will be, we can choose one from these 5. At the last update, these are the 5 that will be those that we can choose from, but subject to change. I would say it should be quite unlikely that it will change.
Right, and we are pretty near already. So if we don't do this now, right, I think by next week we don't have a chance to do it anymore already. Right? Yeah, correct. So, the first character we're looking at is the invincible SGGK, Genzo Wakabayashi. The toughness type. So he provides 2.5% bond, that's why we gave him team contribution at only 2 stars. His saving is quite decent though. I would say that he is at the same level with Kalosias. Even slightly higher if you have ZSGGK. But I don't think he will last in the meta for a very long time. That's my opinion for him. How about you, Kozo?
Yeah, with the bonds is 2.5% without shield or debuff is outdated. So yeah, so I mean with better keepers coming out, then he will not last long. But again, he's a good free pick for anyone who doesn't have meta keepers.
Right. But talking about that, when we are talking about meta keepers, the meta is going to change soon, right? Everyone knows that, right? Everyone knows that, right?
Yes.
That's why
But again, there's no guarantee they might pull the new meta keepers too. So, having this guy is definitely better than if you are still playing Espadas, I mean the agility type of Espadas or Mueller, this guy is definitely an upgrade.
Yep, especially with his passive. One of his passive and not passive ability is Catch Master. Catch Master is actually very valuable. Alright, so what do you guys think about this Genzo Wakabayashi? Let us know what you think. We'll check the chat before we moved on. Do you think he deserves more in saving, as in 5 stars or less, maybe 3 stars? I don't know. I would value. Actually, we had a debate in the afternoon. So I was telling Kozo that because there's this Mr. Chancemaker around, so setting up high ball and low ball is so easy. So Genzo Wakabayashi is actually not that fantastic. But Kozo said that there's a lot of teams playing 4 defenders, and with 2 center backs, right, it is harder for Chancemaker to set up that perfect post play. So that's the reason why we gave him 4 stars. Ended up giving him 4 stars. Right.
Yeah.
So Sepher mentioned that he is not bad, but Bond dead. So
All times have flown.
yeah.
Like 2.5% was something everyone wanted. After a few months, it's like dead.
So Wakashimazu Dreamfest is coming. Yes. Actually they are updating the older version of Ken, right?
Yes.
So the next Dreamfest we are not so sure, but it
I
seems
think
like
he's asking about the old one.
the old one. Yes, that one is 100% coming. That one is coming.
Yeah, he's asking. Oh, he's asking. I think he might be asking about what we think of him, and where we see his level at.
Okay, we can't judge it until they release the information about his buff, his hidden evolution. After that, then maybe we will take a look at him.
Yeah, because they might even change his passive, so we never know.
Right. I think it's better for them to change the passive though.
Yeah, those three Dreamfest keepers, the passive is quite restrictive. So if they change it, it will be the better. If not, then I suspect they might not be very meta.
Right. That can right, Zephyr, that can right. Developers mentioned that they are going to make some changes for him, so he will come in the first half of the anniversary. So just hang on right there. So seems like no one is talking about this Kenzo Wakabashi. So let's move on. Hey,
Oh my god, what's that name?
what's that name? Okay, guys.
That is Herman Kautz.
That is
Hidden
Herman
Passion. So embarrassing.
It's okay. I can go and edit now.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He is a good teammate of Mr. Genzo, so
Okay, you say it's fine. Okay. Alright. So let's talk about Couts. We gave him 3 stars for playmaking. Why? Hello? Oh,
yes. He has Inside Master 50%, so that is why we gave him 3 stars.
right. And yes?
Against strong interceptors or tacklers, the Inside Master will not matter much.
But for a player that is capable of playing in the defender area, defender position, right, he is considered quite good. As in his
He will be
playmaking.
able to get the ball out.
Yes. That's why I gave him 3 stars. So
But
defending.
do not attempt to pass over auto interceptors though.
Yes, because the Inside Master doesn't apply there. And he's defending. We gave him 5 stars. That is a very high rating actually. Even for current meta, he is considered very strong. He got pretty much all the S rank defensive skills. And they are not bad. Coupled with that Inside Master 50% is just so deadly.
50% Inside Master is really strong. It's almost a guarantee that you will win as long as you guess right.
Right. So valuable player. Genzo Wakabashi.
Hey, he's Hidden Passion, okay? The name is Hidden.
Okay, I'm just kidding. Don't get angry with me. Alright, so team contribution wise, we gave him 4 stars. Actually, we ever thought of giving him 5 stars. And the debate is actually we wanted to give him 3 stars, right? Did I remember
Yes,
wrong?
Yeah, we were talking about giving him 3 stars simply because his bonds is too difficult to activate. But then 3% bonds and 5% debuff. If you activate it, it is definitely worthy of 4 stars.
Alright, so what do you guys think about Genzo? No, I mean counts. Okay, there's everyone is
Genzo
saying
counts.
that Counts is very scary. He's a monster.
Yes,
Well-
Herman Wakabayashi.
Oh. Alright, so I actually tried pretty hard for him, but I didn't get him, so I'm a bit salty about it. I still don't have him nowadays. Until today, I still don't have him. So actually, he is quite vital if you are playing a agility type Japanese team that have some debuffs in. Because with the rise of the agility type Hyuga, the Dreamfest Hyuga, I think he might see more of the meta right now. You don't really see him right for a while after the rest of the buff players are out, like all the 5%, like who is that guy's name? The skill type defender that cannot Bueno. So
actually people still play cults when they go for maximum debuff. They will sacrifice his bonds just to put him in for another 5%.
Okay. So Late Drink Voice says that he is worth 10 stars.
I can see who he will be picking then.
Okay, so it already gave off. You already hint us that you voted for him. That's why you gave him 10 stars, right? He what? Bimo said easy matchup with Tsubasa. What? Why? What? I don't get what you mean though.
I think he might mean that it's easy for cults when he meets up with to win the ball from Tsubasa. Because if he gets right, there's not much. There's almost no chance.
Zero
Tsubasa
chance actually.
Can win.
Yep. Actually, it's pretty much zero chance. All right. So let's move on. Tomiya Akai Genzo Wakabayashi.
Correct name. Get a correct name. So nice. Push and go stopper. TomeyA. AKAI. Tomiya Akai.
Yay! So this fella, we gave him 2 stars for playmaking because he only have 1 S dribble, and the next best strong pass, right? I think it's strong pass, right?
Yes, I think so.
He is not totally helpless when why we gave him 2 stars? Because he's not totally helpless. There's a chance that you can block your opponent's tackle and he can dribble through. Yes.
His dangerous dribble has 0 foul chance.
Right. Huh?
Yeah? What?
Defending 5 stars. I can't remember why we gave him 5 stars. Is it because of his skill block? 60% skill block?
Block and ground shot killer.
Oh, yes. Those are the 2 of the more important ones. And of course, let's not forget about his big block at 76k. Monstrous. Can bully.
Not to mention, his auto block can sometimes save your keeper some stamina and players.
Right, for his auto block, he is more effective than most other auto blockers because of his ground shot killer. Because it does include all those things into calculation, if you get what I mean. Okay, moving on. Team contribution.
Outdated 2.5%, so he gets 2 stars.
Sad Kai, very sad Kai. Oh my god. His artwork is so nice, but he is so sad.
A stronger Akai will be coming.
And this fella, if he doesn't block passes or 1-2 right, it is quite possible to pass through him unless we have the new interception, which is a 440 interception, I believe, or 450. I think it's a 450. Hi, Sok Sok. Hello. Okay, so what do you guys think about Tomiya Akai?
Nothing. Move on. Next.
Lex. Okay, really nothing. Move on. This is the 4th player, Kojiro Hyuga. So this is
Ending Raiju.
Yes, he is an old card. He is a pretty old card. I mean, But recently he just got Hidden Evolution and he is awesome, to be honest. Is he awesome? He is, right?
Yes, he is. He has a very valuable block killer,
Mm-hmm.
which makes it very easy to play with him.
Yes. And
Most shots would reach the keeper as long as it's a combination shot.
right. And all his combination shot is near to the 90k mark. Okay, we have a question. Lead Drink Voice. Why you add scoring to defenders? I think it's not their job.
It is for consistency's sake because there are players like Roberto Carlos.
And let's not forget about the long shooter Xiao. You have no idea how many people was haunted by that Xiao in cups. Have you ever gotten?
Yes, he will.
He'll
At
drip-
least the least he will do is drain your keeper, even if he doesn't score.
I got scored by him, and he dragged the ball back to his own penalty box to shoot. But again, I think it's a S10 or S30 game, so I don't know, man. But that fella is horrible, man. Gives me nightmares.
Yeah, I mean, I got scored by him as well, and also you cannot afford to go for anything less than an S catch.
Right. That's
So like, whenever they are in possession, they will pass the ball to him, no matter where he is at, and shoot.
right. Hi, Davin. Hi, Alpha.
Right, Davin?
So, the reason why you gave him. Oh, are we done with the scoring part already? Are we done?
Yeah. He has a good chance to score even on Xeno because of the color advantage.
Right, and not to mention he's got combination header, combination volley, and combination ground shot. So this guy can do everything when it comes to shooting.
So strong.
So strong, so scary. So the next one is playmaking. We gave him 3 stars. His pass and dribble are not great, 50 each K, but his 1-2 because it's a combination skill, so he's pretty strong, 60 each K. That's why we gave him 3 stars. His defending is quite decent as well. Actually, it's quite decent. If you guess correctly against any defenders, right, most likely he will win the ball. But against those meta DM that he won't have such a good time though. So that's the reason why we give him only 2 stars. And his team contribution, 2 stars, because it's less than 3%, and there's nothing else to it.
Yes. To answer Paul Andreas, we actually just talked about the players that we can choose for 4th anniversary, like a few minutes ago. So maybe you can rewatch the stream and you Hey, hold on. We are still talking about them, is it?
Yes, we are still talking about them.
Oh yeah. I mean, yes, we are still talking about them. Then why are you even asking me this question? Oh my god. Okay, so King was saying, how about the non-combination shot?
No
I mean,
clue.
his selling point is his combination shots getting a good boost. So yeah, his non-combination shots are a lot less threatening.
Yes, weaker. Even the Stormy Resurrection is quite weak as well.
So probably don't attempt to try to score on a meta keeper with non-combination shots.
Wait a minute, Paul Andres. Such a familiar name. Alright, doesn't matter anyway. Okay, so unfortunately, Taro Misaki is not one of the top 5.
Oh, okay. I know what Paul Andreas means. He's asking if we will rate all 30 from the list that we can choose from.
I don't think so.
Yes, we won't be doing that. So yeah, we thought of doing since they have already shown us which 5 are leading in the the poll right now. So yeah, so we decided to review these 5 and give our ratings. Hope you enjoy it. This is the end of our stream. Thank you so much.
What?
Yes? No?
We still have one more, right?
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay. So, I have no idea why a regular gacha player is inside the top 5. Is this a mistake?
No. I think he is purely there because a lot of players put Tsubasa, Super Dreamfest Tsubasa, and do not have a playable rival. And to activate Tsubasa's skills, those players who do not have rival will all vote for rival. That's my guess.
I don't think he is worth picking though. Because if you are talking about Tsubasa have other options. Tsubasa always have other options like Fresh Raiju, Golden Duo.
They might not have.
Misaki.
Yeah.
And
They might find it even more difficult to activate Flash Raiju.
but I will be honest, this rival other than scoring, he can't do anything else.
My personal, I feel that it's a waste to take him, but my opinion is that if you are desperate to activate Tsubasa's skills, and you know how all these players, even though some of them are better, they all probably will not last very, very long. So I mean, if you really, really want to use Tsubasa with rival, then I would say go for it, because even if he's in the regular gacha pool, it can take you years to even manage to pull him. Yeah. So live for the moment.
All the cheat Basa skills are limited. Golden Duo, is it a limited skill? No. It's not a limited skill. Golden Duo is on the skill type JY Tsubasa. Fresh Raiju is on the Dreamfest. Right?
Yes.
The only difference is the what's the short name again? Catalunia's what's the name of the shot?
Legend of Catalonia.
Right, that shot is a no distance decay shot. Right. So that's the
stronger shot.
By 10 momentum, less requirement as well. But even, come on, let's be honest with let's be honest. Even if you're using a no distance decay shot, right, you will still try your best to get inside the box. So to me, right, Fresh Raiju, other than the difference in the skill, like there's a 10%, there's a 10 momentum difference, I think pretty comparable. So I don't know, man. And every anniversary, sorry, you're saying?
It might be difficult for some players to have a playable Misaki and a playable Hyuga.
So this is the better choice.
I mean, if they have like Misaki or Hyuga, then maybe they wouldn't have voted for this rival lah. I'm saying for those people who voted for him, probably because they really need him to activate. Yeah.
From my experience of this game, right, every single anniversary, there will be a Tsubasa. 100% there will be a Tsubasa. And most likely the Tsubasa will take over the previous Tsubasa. That's how I feel.
My God. Such a scary thought.
It's not a scary thought. It is almost, it happens almost every anniversary. I'm not saying that Dreamfest Tsubasa is not great. He is fantastic with Chance Maker. But the possibility of another Tsubasa that is comparable might be around the corner. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you are right. It's just that For some reason, I never thought of that because of how strong this Tsubasa is now. I totally blocked out the possibility of a stronger one coming.
So I really don't see the value of picking Rival in that sense lah. I mean, a normal gacha player, at least go for DC or Dreamfest. I don't know, man. Anyways, let's get to his ratings. Scoring, we gave him 4 stars. Actually, 4 stars is when he comes out as a sub. I think the 5%, the super sub 5% is quite important. So if you include that into the equation, right, he is capable. He is quite a capable scorer. That's why we gave him 4 stars.
When his stamina is high.
Right, and yeah, subjected to his first shot actually. Playmaking wise, the same case. I think his 1-2 is slightly stronger than the rest. He cannot pass, so he is. And his dribble, killer dribble is not great as well. So actually, the only way to advance him is probably to just 1-2 and shoot. Have you tried his dribble before? How reliable is it?
His dribble, well, maybe against inside masters, you guess right. Then against the likes of Gentile and Soga, he probably will not be able to dribble them, even if they guess wrongly.
Right. So that's the reason why we gave him 3 stars. Defending, he is not totally helpless. He's got the S interception, which can sometimes win ball, like Kozo experience, right? your rival won some balls, right?
Yes, even with my A tackle, I've won against S dribbles before because of his give everything passive.
So Lit Drink Voice said that Grandiose give him 5% also. So yes, it's true. That means those players that voted for this rival need to pull for that Grandiose, and they need to make sure that they get it to get the full value, right? To get the full value of this rival.
Make it more understandable for picking him.
Right. So guys, if you have voted for rival, make sure you pull for Grandiose. I'm just kidding. So let's move on to team contribution. We gave him 3 stars. His bond is rather easy, 3%, and he gives Tsubasa how many percent? 2%?
2, yes.
So that's why his team contribution is slightly higher. Right. And that's
Yes.
it. So any of you guys want to add on for rival? Any of you guys from the chat? We can have an open discussion, especially if you have voted for rival. Tell me why.
It's okay, you'll be getting your cows. You'll be picking cows, right? I'm sure.
I actually picked Taro Misaki.
Right. I mean, for out of these 5, you'll
Yes.
be going for cows.
Yes. It's either Kaos or Akai actually for his block.
Or an extra block.
Yes.
Right.
It depends how the meta goes, because I think we don't have to pick them immediately, I think. So we will still have some time to see how the meta moves.
Right. Oh, another point that I want to bring up is that the developers, they actually mentioned that they might be reworking players' hidden abilities in the
Right.
future. And
Yes. Sorry.
I think that legendary players, there is a okay. This is my personal opinion. I feel that they have a slightly higher chance to get reworked more often, just to keep them slightly more relevant, considering they are legendary players anyway. So there's no good place for you to get them reliably. So I feel that there's a higher chance of them updating them. That's all.
Okay. So on that topic, Actually, they already released the list of players that they are going to rework the hidden abilities.
But yeah, I think it will be an ongoing thing. It will not be a one-time thing. I mean, the current list that they were reworking is will not be the final list. I mean, okay, it will be the final list for now, but then maybe a few months down the road, they will do it to another batch of players.
Right. And actually, I have the list of players right here. Okay, the size is not great. Let me adjust for a while.
Fine, it's fine.
Okay, so
Wow, look at that, perfect size. Okay.
Okay, so some of these players already have hidden abilities. If you guys have been playing the game, so like Turam, the futsal duo, even Misaki already have some hidden abilities, right? The volley Misaki also already have hidden abilities, so they are going to rework these players, which is great.
Yes.
Yes. Great.
But
There's always a but.
I suspect they are going to make this Misaki weaker. I suspect they might take away his passive or rework his passive and hidden abilities so that he's not so toxic on volley. Simply because right now, the only reason Misaki is not getting any S volley anytime soon is all down to this volley Saki being too toxic with even an A volley.
Right. So what if they change it that his passive only affects A volley?
Yeah, or maybe change it to something else like a maybe JY Link or something. Nothing to do with volley or something. Never know.
I think they probably will maintain the level of power that he have right now. So I think most likely they are not going to nerf him, as in nerf.
There was a Matsuyama or Misugi sometime back that got hidden abilities and got his passive changed, right?
Yes, but that didn't nerf them. You get what I mean? It nerfed them.
I mean, he was like a certain number of percentage up if Misugi or Matsuyama is on the field. Then they change it to something else that is weaker.
The Dreamfest Matsuyama.
Is it?
Yep. It wasn't weaker though, but it became an Inside Master 20%.
Yeah, that's weaker.
That means you need to guess correctly.
Yeah, that's weaker to me lah. As opposed to just having a constant buff with one other easy to add in player.
If they are going to nerf this Misaki, I think they are going to get negative feedbacks. I think so.
I think they will make him still strong, but not just super strong on volley like he is now. They will give him something that makes him playable for a while, but then they'll get rid of the reliability on volley. Because right now it's really a mistake that they cannot rectify.
Right. It's like forever dead. Forever no S volley.
That's my personal Kozo's personal opinion.
Okay.
And if I'm correct, please applaud me. If I'm wrong, forget it.
Okay. So I bet you have most of the players in this list, right?
I don't have Samurai Tsubasa, Samurai Hyuga, Samurai Misugi. I don't have this Dreamfest Genzo because I killed him for his jumping SGGK. I don't have actually I don't have a lot. I don't have this Jito as well. And I killed this Clifford for the skill. And then never put this Goza.
Okay.
don't have Furukawa. Yeah. So I think I only have like half the list. Less.
But again, I think, yeah, I think even if they're going to make some changes to all these players, they will be playable, but not broken. As in,
Yeah.
playable, but not the meta type of playable.
Yes, they will definitely not be stronger than the anniversary samurais, for example.
Right. So
But this I find this Torem has high potential.
yes, he does. Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
what's this?
Sorry. I was trying to get the second list out. Right. So let's move on. So that is the first half. This will be on the first half. Actually, I should. Actually, I'm not very good with controlling the thing. I should have just. Yes, much better, right?
Too late. Carry on.
Wait, the alignment must be straight.
Hey, thanks. Thanks. It was bothering me so much. But I did not want to point it out.
Alright, next. This set of players will come up in the second half of the anniversary. So all these players are limited, right?
Guess what? I have none of them. I had this Radunga, but he's dead. Killed him for the
Tackle.
tackle, yeah.
Right.
Yes, these are the second half. But they will probably bring their banners back when they get their hidden abilities.
Right. Actually, in this list, right, all the players don't look very looks terrible actually.
Georgie was very strong when he first came out, right?
I
Full body stand defender.
I believe that is the agility type version and not the S type version, not the skill type. Yeah, I believe so.
Oh wait, that was the toughness type, right? Hold on.
Wait. I thought I thought
Maybe.
the fourth guy is Jojo. No, Joji. Okay, it
This is
doesn't matter.
Joji.
Joji
Yeah,
is beside Radunga, right?
Yes.
So he's a skill type, right? The full body stand is an agility type.
Oh, is it a GD type? I thought
Yeah,
it was
it's not.
toughness type.
Okay. It's not.
Okay, never mind.
It's agility type. So I
Okay.
thought you think that the first picture on the left hand bottom corner was Joji. Then I was like, yeah,
do go.
that is the dual tackle guy. These two guys, the two Brazilians on the top left, bottom left hand corner.
お前やっぱり俺のことが好きだったんだな。
Vegeta, thank you so much for your subscription. I mean for your follow.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I don't think that they have a lot of potential. I still prefer this one. I think this list has better potential, especially those Dreamfest characters. I do have high hopes for Chester and Ken, probably. Ken?
I have high hopes for Torem.
Okay, I think Turem, yeah. But Turem actually do not need a lot of changes. Actually, he only needs some bonds to make him
Just
relevant.
give you a 3% bond or 3.5% bond. It's good to go already.
Right. Alright. So that is it. So next we'll move on to team help. So EK Clinic, aka EK Clinic. So if you need help with your team, just post it in the chat. We will try to look at your team. And because our time is limited today, so we will only look at 2 teams. Alright, first come, first serve. Let me get rid of all this thing real quick.
You're not pulling for the 1-2?
I don't think I will pull for the 1-2. If you pull for 1-2, that means you need to commit. You need to do the boundary break to make his 1-2 relevant. Right. So
Yes.
there is one ED token. Actually, you need 2 Ide because I already went for 25 speed and dribble. I don't know, man. Then if you are going for the 1-2, right, then might as well go for the tornado, the Raiju tornado.
At least the Raiju Tornado is a guarantee.
Hi, Nico from Argentina.
Buen juego!
Buen juego. Devin, I got this. Thank you. So I believe we have taken a look at lead drink voice deck before. So he's asking us to look at deck 6. Number 6. Let's go. Number 6. Actually, the other way around is faster, but never mind. Alright, 6. Okay, you are running a toughness type non-Japanese. And your bonds, 31.5%, pretty decent. But I see him, is he even playable?
Against club players.
I think he is, right?
And he can do something, yeah. Look at those stats. Not bad, the tackle.
17k. Look at those stats. Oh, that means there's a possibility of him bullying? No, I don't think so. Because Shark Tackle is a low momentum skill. So, compared to Gentile, still pretty off. I don't think he can bully though. Even
Very
with the
nice
20%.
animation though.
Shark Tackle is like a version of Face Tackle, no?
I can't remember. I only remember a giant shark appearing.
Then his face will go to the ball, right?
No one is looking at his face when the shark is there.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Right.
So Nico is saying, are you playing cup? Is there a cup running right now? I don't think so, right?
No, over already.
No problem, Devin. I got this. Anyways, we are just looking at 2 teams. We only have time for 2 teams anyways. So defensive wise, I think the 2 center backs are pretty good. The defensive midfielder is very strong as well. But of course, don't have tackle because the tackle comes from a limited one. Wow. His Miguel is very decked out.
Decent surprise. Very nice surprise.
Oh, this is a very strong Miguel.
All
This-
his hidden abilities are unlocked, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so. 31%, right?
yeah,
Okay.
it should. I think this team is pretty strong.
It's a playable team that, you know, as long as you keep upgrading the key positions as you get better players.
Right, like keeper, you can look to improve on your keeper. And perhaps after Chester is given the hidden abilities, you can take a look at Chester and perhaps try to put him into your team. Because I think that putting Radunga here is not perfect because he cannot tackle. Other than that, the wings are not much of a concern actually.
Yeah, with a 4-man defense and
Yeah,
fort.
it's quite difficult to give that perfect pass. Playmaking wise, you have this little fella. This fella can pass too. But there's a lot of skills that is not okay. I think the defensive skills are quite decent as well. Swift interception, Alora tackle. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Okay. So how are you going to score? You don't have bound volley as well. Bounding volley, sorry. So I think you will have a hard time scoring, honestly. Honest opinion.
Yes.
So if that's the case, right, you might want to work Magus into your team. If you have Spearhead, yes, you have Spearhead. If not, who is going to score? There's no ground shot at all, you know. So against Xeno, right, you are pretty much screwed. And I don't think DS can get into the box very reliably and execute the twin drive shot, unfortunately. And you need to win a matchup, which is not easy, especially when you do have street dribble, so you have a chance. So I guess you are using your Miguel to score. Oh, but that's just me. That's just my opinion though. Pretty playable.
Yeah, it's a bit. But you need all the premium skills on your players though. Is there a way to? Most of his players are tied to some bonds somewhere, so it's hard to remove.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah.
So Devin also mentioned that if you have access to Skywing Twin Shot, you can give it to Santana. Yes.
He at least needs a round shot.
Yeah, and that shot is actually 490. Right, if I didn't remember wrongly. Let me double check real quick. So as I check.
Yes, I think it's 490, correct.
Okay. So that shot is very decent. Okay.
Next.
So this one approved? Yes.
Needs some work, but I mean, I cannot approve this because of the lack of premium skills.
All right.
But
At least
it's a good base to work on.
Especially with the anniversary coming. So pick wisely.
A couple of good players would like that fits in your team will really enhance team.
Bye, King.
Okay, bye, King.
Okay.
Last team?
Last team. And you don't have to spam so many times. Really. Honestly, I can see. I have eyes.
Welcome, Liu Dring. Voice. Good luck
Deck 2.
to you and myself and everyone else.
24%. 10% auto intercept chance. There is no bonds not activated, and he is playing agility non-Japanese players.
Is it all 20%?
24.
No, the team skill.
I think so. Oh, club. It's a mixture of club and
Okay.
non-Japanese. And agility type non-Japanese. 24. Okay, let's take a look. So, this bond is not activated, but it doesn't matter because you only have one Uruguay. Okay, I think all his abilities are not there yet. So let's just talk about the lineup. his lineup. So you have the strongest goalkeeper. That is always a good start. And you have quite a reliable enabler, the Grandiose. Is this guy the 50% Inside Master? Nope. Okay. It's really funny because they released two versions of Pizzola and both of them are agility type. So I always confuse which one is which one. So I think your center defender is quite solid. Grandiose is solid as well. He can't afford to play. Actually, he needs 5 club players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he cannot afford to change any. Because I will recommend. Huh? How?
He's got 6 club players.
Oh yeah, 6.
So Xiao can actually come in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cannot. Oh, Xiao can come in. Yes. Come in for this guy, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Xiao is much more stronger, right? And he offers 3% bond. This guy only 2%. So that is 1% improvement.
Yeah, and Xiao is a more difficult opponent to match up than Torem.
Yes, because this guy, if you have the killer tackle, the S killer tackle, he can do pretty well. Not to mention that he comes with this broken ability. I need to. And skill block, of course. This is 100% skill block. So
his link is his team, his passive agility type players, 5 players. Okay.
No problem because he have 6.
No problem.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. 5. He got 5. So he will get 8% instead of 10%. Still good enough.
Oh, he's got. Wait. It's only agility, you know, not
Oh,
non-Japanese or Japanese agility. Any agility.
Wow.
Yeah,
Then
so he's boosted.
10, the full 10%. So yes, that is one possibility. So he can actually afford to play. Can he afford to play? Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cannot. Actually, Victorino. Why is Victorino even here? I mean, isn't it better if you play Raphael? But he won't have 3 Rising Sun players, right?
Victorino is. Yeah, why is he there?
Yeah, because he cannot reach 3 Rising Sun players. He don't have 3 Rising Sun players right here. So that's why Victorino was there.
He don't have formation restriction also. He's using a
Normal.
formation. So he can remove Victorino for
I think he can consider playing Magus. Right. 3 European for 2%. This guy also 2%.
There's only 2 Europeans.
Oh, he can't. 2 plus himself is 3. 1, 2.
Including him.
Including him is 3, right?
Because you're removing Torem, right?
Oh, yes. Correct.
Maybe you remove what's his name? Piazzolla instead of Torem.
Can't. I think he need the club, the agility club, because his team skill is both agility club and agility type non-Japanese. So he need 5 club players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the easy and straightforward change will be Xiao for sure. Much better quality. He needs for the 3 agility type. Okay. I tried playing this fella. Actually, this fella is not easy to play, man. This fella can only pass and tackle. He can't do anything else.
He got when he got his hidden abilities, he was useful for a very short time. Then a lot of better players came out.
Yep. And actually, archive from the free player is an upgrade, right? It's considered upgrade, right? If he choose archive. Okay, let's check out. I think we looked at his deck before. The only thing that really reminds me of him is the spamming part. Okay. The only concern I have with that is I think he's still decent as long as you have Stormy Resurrection. Nope, not there. And
It's
if
a bit tricky though, because he doesn't have Transmaker, so it might be harder to
score,
since he can't break through himself.
Then if that's the case, I think Rival is a better scorer, right? Just do the 1-2 shoot. I think he will have a better chance. He will enjoy a better time than Hyuga right here. So, and if that's the case, why don't you play Izawa? Oh.
I still think he needs more than one scoring option lah.
Actually, this guy is the other scoring option.
Ah, really? I thought, okay, even without Transmaker, maybe he can use the wings, Rival to 1-2 through, and this guy is super fast, right? So maybe they can cut back for an open Hyuga or something.
Look at this speed, it's so dumb. 18k. Almost as high as a shot. It's a joke, man. His speed is faster. His speed is higher than Hyuga's shot. Okay, so I don't see the value of playing 3 top for your case, honestly.
Me too.
Basically, this guy can't even dribble, you know. This Hyuga can only shoot. His dribble will get bully. Even your opponent uses block. It's not easy to use. I used him for quite some time, probably like a couple of weeks. Then I dropped him. Then after Chancemaker was released, I used him another 2 weeks. Then I dropped him again. Because I think this is much more superior. This is much more superior as a scorer. These two are much more superior. So do you have any team that is playable that starts with Magus? I think Magus is a better option, more reliable.
So then, he even has the Orion, the new Orion.
Yeah, so I don't think you're limited by...
I think he's limited by the
team skill.
Hidden abilities activation.
I see.
Something like that, yeah. Seems like he can't activate quite a bit.
Sorry, accidental. So yeah, so as Kozo mentioned, Xiao for Turam is pretty good. It's a pretty good choice. And other than that, probably you will try to get who from the list, from the 5 players. Other than Arkai can fit into this team seamlessly. I don't think any of the other players can, right? Probably Hyuga. Right.
Hyuga will need combination shot.
He already have.
He already have. Oh, okay. Oh, then Hyuga is super upgrade, man.
The Dreamfest Hyuga. Then if you got that Hyuga, right, you can drop this Matsuyama. Then you can play this Izawa. Then everything will be much better. Just pass all the ball to Hyuga and let him match up with defenders. Don't care, just shoot.
Yeah, my opponent does that a lot, and the success rate is there.
King mentioned that this Hyuga can dribble past some players. Some inside master players.
A lot of players can lah, can, but reliable?
Nope. He's never going to be a reliable dribble. His dribble is too
If
weak.
it happens, then you're lucky. Do you want to play with that?
Yeah, why do you want? I mean, ultimately, you already have a better choice, right? Rival is certainly a better choice. Anyways, that's all for your team, I guess. So on to the Vanny game. We are running short of time. So are you going to play a game? If not, I can play. No worries.
You can play then.
Okay. Alright, let's go.
I'm gonna go for a toilet break.
Okay.
I'll join you if I join you.
Huh? What? Is this team playable? Oh, I didn't level up the skills though. Oh, I'll just use this team then. Alright, anyone feel free to join. So we'll wait for a while. And if no one joins, we'll call it a day. It's been a long day. Alright, next week Devin will play with you guys. Let's go! Dadu! Nazir, your team still needs some work. But you're getting there. You're getting there. Let's go! Actually, the Boa, if you play a 4-man defense, I think the Boa you can ignore the block. I think the Boa is quite a decent playmaker from deep. Pepe, we done that in the past already. I mean, the live stream is to interact with you guys, right? Or at least that's how I feel. Ha! Cha 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 cha. Oh, okay. I don't think I'll have a good time. Wow, your team is so solid. Everyone is so difficult to beat. Nani? Oh, auto intercept. I forgot. Ta! Wow. Rainbow crit. Oh my oh. No, I think the Dreamfest Espadas is an easy pass. What? Nani? さあ来い。Oh dear, I ran out of time.
いいコースがあるぞ。
はい、Kozo。
負けない。奪い取る。一人残らず抜き去ってやる。
Oh, why my white pass is not going through? Why? Ikuze!
勝負だ。
Yeah, the only selling point for the Dreamfest Espadas is his 4% bond, to be honest. Check.
さあ来い。遠慮なく行くぞ。
Such a difficult game. Wow, 1-2.
美咲君、速いパス回しで勝負だ。よし、分かった。翼君。
Tsubasa君。
負けないぜ。遠慮なく行くぞ。
I'm not a forward. You're not a forward. I only have block though. What? Another 1-2.
速いパス回しで勝負だ。よし、分かった。翼君。俺が止める。
Nani?
これが俺のジャンピングトルネードシュート。
Jumping tornado shooter. Oh no.
よし来い。
I don't think I have a chance here. Oh, Rainbow Crit. Lucky, lucky.
俺の魂のプレーを見せてやる。今でも俺はサッカーが大好きだ。
So lucky. Huh.
遠慮なく行くぞ。僕が相手だ。
And okay. Wow.
ここで一人一人の力を出し切るんだ。
So can Radunga get my ball? Can Radunga get the ball? He cannot. Oh, not fast enough. Dang.
よし来い。
I think he's gonna block, right? He's not gonna take the risk, right? I think so. Let's go. Kick W. He's going to bully anyway. What? Wow. He read my mind.
お前のマークはこの俺だ。来るなら来い。どんなもんだ。
Don't monda. Can I afford to change anything? I can't because I need 3 agility type. Non-Japanese. If not, I would probably bring Hino out. This guy I cannot remove as well because I need 3. It just proved that I didn't think through this team very much.
しこい。
よし来い。
それ仕上げは任せたぞ。行くぜ。
Good pass.
俺は負けん。
負けん。行くぞ。
自由に羽ばたけ。
俺が止める。
よし来い。後悔するなよ。行くぞ。これが俺のジ
ジャンピングトネード。何？
よし来い。
No goals.
No, not yet. I got lucky. This is his second air shot already.
のプレーを見せてやる。
Second aerial shot.
Wow, look at that.
Point blank.
大好きだ。
Oh, someone got a
This
touch
is,
in between though.
is an advertisement for the invincible
自分で行く。
SGK.
Mm,
サッカーを楽しむ。勝負を楽しむ。
勝負。
よし。遠慮なく行くぞ。
Long-legged tackle.
Long straight.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, his is different.
Forgiven.
Thank you. Dribble.
サッカーを楽しむ。勝負を楽しむ。
See?
よし。
Brutal.
ここは自分で行く。
自分で行く。
と勝負とはいい度胸だ。
Dribble? Oh, dribble no strength already. Cannot. Pass. I thought it would be enough.
行くぞ。大空を自由に羽ばたけ。
Oh,
Oh,
you didn't get it.
true.
Yeah, because it's S30.
行くぞ。
I know that high ball has a lower chance to score, but I'm still going for high ball.
トルネードシュート空中でも使えるんだ。
Is it? Is it a lower chance in Xeno? Even with his high ball, good at high ball, right?
Yep.
And higher momentum.
の力を出し切るんだ。
Xeno is over 100k.
俺たちは負けるわけにはいかないんだ。
You feed him Raiju Tornado?
Nope. I don't think Hino will stay in the meta for a very long time.
But you have that
Oh, free shot.
useless.
俺はもう負けるのは嫌だ。
You have that useless,
負けるのはもうたくさん。
you know, right? You don't even need to pull for him.
Right. That means I need to remove something from the Hino right now. Right. I need to remove something, a skill, or I need to boundary break him.
Place his ground shot.
Oh yeah, his ground shot is yes, yes, I might do that. Kozo. What is Gentile doing there?
勝負とはいい度胸だ。
行くぞ。
Patient. He wants to get involved.
Why is Akai doing there too? Why is Matsu all the way behind?
Tsuyama saw Gentile going up. And he, being a responsible player, he stayed back to cover for him.
Oh dear, I
And-
didn't select the second action.
俺は絶対に。
And what?
それ。
and he don't trust Takasugi to be alone at the back also.
I see. That's the reason why. Oh,
この量を忘れちゃ困るぜ。甘いぜ。
amazing. What? No activation?
わしが相手して
何？
行くぞ。 これが俺の渾身の力を込めた倍速2回転トルネードシュートだ。力が尽きるまで何発でも受けてやるたい。
Tai! I wanted to change my formation, but I didn't think through much. Nani? This team features who's that guy's name? Takasugi.
Right.
But I didn't level him. I forgot to level him.
What's new?
What's new? Oh, yeah, I can play him. Yes, then I can change
You should
formation.
at least move Takasugi to the side, right?
Oh, but I'll have a problem. I don't have a DM. Okay. Abort. Abort. Well, I still can change him. Right? I need 2 DMs. Eh?
Fell is a DM.
Oh, yeah. So I should change this. Then Raphael goes here. Akai goes here. I'm still short of AM. Maybe play him. No skill. Cannot. Didn't think through properly. Okay, let's go.
Ah, Takasugi in the middle still.
Yeah, just to showcase him.
Without skills.
Okay lah. In fact, I think Jito is better.
俺はこの試合限りで引退しても構わない。
In Thai.
さあ
Ta.
よし来い。
Ikuzo. Interesting.
You like playing this, Masayama?
Not really.
当たれ作戦だ。一人がボールを取られても他の全員で互いにカバーし合う。
What are the
Thai.
pros and
当たれ
cons?
作戦だ。
He can't even pass reliably.
よし、チャンスだ。
Level 10 only, So you can easily punch it away.
よし来い。
Trying to con him into a weak punch, right?
No? I'm just saying it's only S10.
俺たちは負けるわけにはいかないんだ。
Tirai!
よし来い。勝負だ。
I think it's worth a try. Let's go! Nani?
ここは自分で行く。
Hi, Genesis.
Bye.
Hi. My Matsu is basically dead. And I don't think he'll get a chance to shoot anyways.
ここで一人一人の力を出し切るんだ。よし、いいコースがあるぞ。
いいコース。Oh, he's trying to bully my Akai again.
遠慮なく行くぞ。
I know it's a 1-2, but there's nothing I can do to stop it though.
美咲君、速いパス回しで勝負だ。よし、わかった。翼君。
翼くん
Next stream we would be in anniversary already, right?
自分で
Yes, I think so. Hmm. Let's go.
イタリア仕込みのカテナチオディフェンスを見せてやるぜ。
Ah!
よし。
I don't think we have time.
勝負だ。
来やがれ。
Hmm. No time, no time.
You dribble, there's no time for sure.
I know, but if
Okay.
if I go past, you know what happens, right? Good
You're
game,
not
man.
come.
Good game.
ありがとう。ありがとう。
Alright, that is also the end of our stream. Thank you so much for watching, tuning in this week. We will see.
Thanks, guys.
Let me roll the end. So we will see you guys next week. Yes. Yes, and let's go through the pain together. Goodbye, guys.